Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Today we are playing the second game of the Cubs National Series from Washington. We were able to take the first game in a good pitching performance by C.J. Edwards, getting his third win of the year. Another really good game for him. He didn't give up any runs again. His streak is up to 15 consecutive innings that he has not given up a run. But today our attention turns to Jake Arrieta and Gio Gonzalez. Arrieta pitched awful his last time out against Gio Gonzalez. We ended up losing the game the last time these two met, 10-2. We could not figure out Gio Gonzalez. Hopefully this time we can figure him out and at least get something off of him. Definitely need to be a little bit more patient against him. We were very patient against who was that yesterday? I don't remember his name. Doug Fister, I think it was. Yeah, Doug Fister. We were very patient against him, and we set him with his first loss of the year. So definitely a step in the right direction, and we're still fighting for that 500 mark. We won 3 in a row, and we're just sitting. We're sitting about 4.5 out of the wild card, and as you can see, we're sitting 9 out of the division. So we're still a ways out of the division here. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze there for a second. But you know, we just need to keep winning games and at least keeping pace with the Brewers and win when they lose, and we just need to keep improving our record basically. The last game, Chris Bryant hit his 13th home of the year, his National League leading 13th homer, and so our offense didn't do as well as I wanted it to yesterday, but did well enough to win the ball game. Let's go ahead and get into this game now. As you can see, our ERA is slowly but surely dropping, which is always good. We're pitching much better, which we really needed to. We got Arrieta. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to wear the regular home aways. Not really a big fan of the Blues on the road. Like I said, we got Jake Arrieta on the mound today, hoping to improve his ERA, hoping to improve how his season's going. We're gonna go ahead and sit Jorge Soler for shoot, is this my left-handed lineup here? This is the left-handed lineup. Oh boy. So I don't really want to put the lefty in there. I think we're going to leave Jorge Soler in there for one more game. And we are going to keep Anthony Rizzo in there. Chris Bryant's going to stay in there. Chris Bryant hits wonderfully against lefties, so that's great for us. We only got one lefty in the lineup. I think that should be good. That should be a good enough lineup. They're throwing a right-hander. They're going to be throwing Max Scherzer. So we'll get Soler a day off there. And probably Castro as well. We'll go ahead and see our strength and conditioning coaches before he needs some rest. You should get him some rest and work somebody else into the lineup. I don't really want to. Who else do I have? I guess I got Junior Lake. Yeah, I can put Junior Lake in there. Put Soler the day off, and then I'm not going to put Tommy La Stella in there because La Stella's been cold lately, and I don't want him facing a left-handed. So we'll get Castro the day off tomorrow. Anthony Rizzo's not able to handle left-handed pitching. He's only batting 161. But we need him in there. So I mean, he can get some base hits. If not a home run, that'd be really nice. But that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve at the ballpark, and I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
Agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
Just about time for first pitch in Washington, D.C. next. Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get in. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Cubs and the Washington Nationals. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Maddon will line them up like this. And set to go to work against this lineup. There you get a look at the numbers for one of the better left-handers around, the starter Gio Gonzalez. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Dexter Fowler will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
First pitch, 7:06.
Pitch on the way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. It really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
The pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives them a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Chris Bryant will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. For Fowler, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Now another 0-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Taylor is there and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Anthony Rizzo will make his first appearance here, and he'll do so in a good RBI spot. Leadoff man has moved up to third now with one away. Here's the first offering. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's ready now. The pitch. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box. A foul ball. He's ready. Now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. One out and a runner on third. Ready with another 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike three as they'll need to throw to first here. The throw will go to third. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Yeah, and that is such a helpless feeling out there as a base runner. That's the old, oh boy, how am I going to get out of this one? And, of course, he's not going to get out of it as they wind up putting the tag on him, heading back to third base.
Junior Lake standing in as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. From the belt, the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
The 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ballgame. Starting lineup for Washington looks like this. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Ian Desmond will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Nationals, the shortstop, Ian Desmond.
And a slider tails outside for ball one. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
The 3-1 coming. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Nate McLeod will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this one misses to McLeod as that evens the count at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Nobody out, runner on first. A 2-1 offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that is going to be a base hit from McLeod. Jason Word will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch coming. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. A tag for 1. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. Anthony Rendon will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Now the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Men on third with 2 down. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here's the 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Starlin Castro will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Taylor is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, anytime you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Chris Denorfia will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Now here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. Good curveball, strike 2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, David Ross. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Now here it comes.
Here we go.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6. Right.
Michael Taylor will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Bottom of the second here with no score. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Jose Lobaton will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Now the 3-1 home. Hard hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Danny Espinoza will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now, that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Jake Arrieta is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
All right, Nationals, come on, Washington, do it.
First pitch on the way. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he'll have to just put this one in his pocket, and I'd imagine this will field single to start the inning.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Addison Russell will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. First pitch coming. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay.
Well, they've been held off the scoreboard so far, but they are definitely knocking on the door now. You get the leadoff single followed by a double here, and they're in a good position to break through, maybe even with a big inning.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Here's the 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
And that's the mark of a really good pitcher here. They get just a little bit tougher to hit when they get runners in scoring position.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Taylor is there. Let's see if they try it. Now the relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
And against a guy like this, wow, you'll take any run you can get. So that was a good job of manufacturing the run here.
Chris Bryant will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Has a look, now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Junior Lake will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. He waits. Now the pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cubs are on top, 2-0. Gio Gonzalez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And he struck him out.
And we'll get in tight here and give you a look at how he grips this curveball. You'll see the wrist action on the finish as he lets this thing go. And that one had some big-time snap to it.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Grounded fouled off to the right. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Here it comes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here comes a 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by.
Here's Nate McLouth now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-0. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. First offering on the way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Chris Denorfia will try it again, set down on strikes his first time.
Sit down now.
Now the first pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there. And all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. David Ross will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's turn 2.
First pitch coming. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
The next pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Run the runner down.
Here comes a 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here now the 2-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 2-2 offering. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the seats, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard-hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he got him.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this thing. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Addison Russell will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. And the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Jason Wirth will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Jason Wirth.
Now here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Come on, DC.
Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Our next telecast, well, these two teams turn it around and get right back at it tomorrow afternoon. You see the scheduled pitching matchup there. We'll have it for you in HD on the show. Anthony Rendon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. In there, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Under it is Lake to take it in for route number 2.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against his hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's sent down.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now here it comes. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Here we go, Ryan.
Here comes the 1-1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Now the pitch. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Dexter Fowler will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here's the pitch. Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he'd hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ballgame.
Chris Bryant will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center, and he'll have himself a base hit.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count, and these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Let's go, Dad.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And Clark will make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Junior Lake will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
All right, National.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Nationals nothing. Michael Taylor will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Arrieta will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Jose Lobaton will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now he's retired.
Danny Espinoza will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
The 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
The 2-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Cubs 4 and the Nationals nothing. Craig Stammen will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. And there is the aforementioned Mr. Castro. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
In now, Chris Denorfia, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
David Ross will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on the way. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Comes set. Now the pitch. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. The 1-1. Running is Castro. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with one away. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second, and with that we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And as you can see, these guys find themselves in the number 6 position in that category in the NL. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. In the air to center. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. He's focused so much on lining up to make this throw that he actually forgets to catch the ball first. And he's going to get hit with an error for his efforts here. Or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
Jake Arrieta will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on one base hit. One error in the inning and a man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs lead this one 4-0. Bryce Harper is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Here's a 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
Now the 3-0 pitch.
Here we go.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Let's go, Nat.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Ian Desmond will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
He's ready now. The pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. The second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Nate McLeod will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First offering on the way. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Jason Worth will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They trail here 4-0. Back here at Nationals Park, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Casey Jansen is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Casey Jansen.
Addison Russell will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Addison Russell.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 24, center fielder
Dexter Fowler will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both the left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, how about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Chris Bryant will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here's the pitch. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 4-0. Anthony Rendon will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck. James Russell will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
James Russell.
Anthony Rendon will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
How about the candy?
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Therefore it is Lake, and he's got it for the first out.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Ryan Zimmerman will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brian Schlitter will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 63, Brian Schlitter. Now playing right field and batting in the 8th spot. Number 33, Mike Baxter.
Ryan Zimmerman will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. Two out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Nationals gone in order. They're down 4-0. Anthony Rizzo will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now here's the first pitch. This is in the air now for the left fielder Worth. And very quickly, 1 gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Mike Olt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs.
Sometimes these setup men, they can be the unsung heroes of your ball club, and he's proving that here. That's 5 in a row. He's retired now since coming on and starting the 7th.
Starlin Castro will step in, a base hit in his last time. First pitch coming. And there's a fastball from Jansen as he gets ahead here, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Here it comes. Now a ball lined towards center field, and Castro's got himself a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Chris Denorfia will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a line drive, caught coming off the bag. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. But they're in front 4-0. Jason Mott is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Jose Lobaton will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Catcher, Jose Lobaton.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Denorfia has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Danny Espinoza will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Number 1 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. Barehanded. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
You know, when a guy's shutting you down, you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
Ian Desmond will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Pause, now the pitch. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes the 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here, 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was well on his way to a quick inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have turned the tables on that idea.
Let's go, DC.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
2 out with the man at first. The 3-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Full count offering on its way. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Nate McLeod will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Let's go, man.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
Do it now.
1-0 on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 here to McLeod. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. Big pitch here, 1-2. Hit hard toward the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. A.J. Cole come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. David Ross will dig in. He homered back in the fourth.
The catcher, number 3, David Ross.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
And let's take a look at the location of that final pitch here on Show Track. And you're going to see that even though he had a home run earlier in this ball game, they decided to come right back after him up in the zone, and they get him to swing right through it.
Stepping in now, Mike Baxter. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One-0 pitch now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, this ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Into the box now, Addison Russell, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zimmerman has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Jason Worth will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Eric Jokic will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Eric Jokic.
Jason Worth will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
That's right, good eye.
1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Here we go, Matt. Here we go.
2-0 count, the pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Here comes the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Boy, rough night at the office so far. All up and down this lineup. I mean, even when they do hit the ball hard, it's right at somebody. The team psychiatrist may be a busy man after this game tonight.
Anthony Rendon will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in as their last chance now. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 4-0. Good night from D.C.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 9.
Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it.
All right, guys, and the Cubs win. We're going streaking, baby. 4 in a row. It actually might be our best winning streak all year. I think our best at one point was 3, where we swept the Rockies earlier in the year, and then we took 3 or 4 from the Cardinals in the month of May. But I don't think we've had 4 in a row, and we've already guaranteed ourselves a split here in Washington. And also we got 4-1 on this current road trip. Yes, we have 9 games on this road trip, but if we can we can get one more win on this road trip, man. This will be a decent road trip. And then even 2 more will even be, that'll be a great road trip. And 3 more, to win 3 of the next 4 games would be a phenomenal road trip. So we're looking at a good stretch here. We started off the month of June fantastic. Like I said, we are 4-1 in our last 2 series. So on this road trip, and we started this road trip on the 1st of June. So that win also pushed us closer to 500, 2 games under 500. Arrieta pitched really well. Didn't give up a run in 6 innings, and we didn't give up a run for the 2nd consecutive game. That makes it a grand total of, let's go ahead and look at this box score real quick. We haven't given up a run in, 5 plus 18, so 23 innings. We haven't given up a run in 23 innings. I'm saying our pitching staff's doing pretty good. Granted, this one, Lester had a little bit of a rough time, but the bullpen has been really good. Both games out here, both games in Washington, they've had to go 3 innings, 7, 8, and 9. Both starters so far in the Washington series have gone 6 innings, both with quality starts. So our pitching's definitely been doing well. And then we got kind of a surprise home run today too from David Ross. Definitely didn't expect him to do much. I was hoping maybe he could at least get a hit, or at least a well-timed hit anyways. And that was a very well-timed hit. It just happened to become a souvenir out there, and so that definitely helped us. We could have won just basically on a sac fly by Dexter Fowler. And then Anthony Rizzo finally got another hit against the lefty as well in this ball game, which also knocked in a run. So overall, that was a good game for us. We were good in every facet of the game. Pitching, not really much more that we could do. Hitting, we could take a few more pitches, but that's neither here nor there. We got the win. That's what's important. Fielding, didn't see anything bad in the field, so we're just gonna hope that we can keep this roll going. I hope you guys come back and see if we can keep the roll going, make it 5. That will be tomorrow night. We will be playing the 3rd game of the Washington series, so be sure to catch that. But that's gonna do it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then also subscribe on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. All the videos will be posted up there. I believe everything. I'm trying to remember which ones I put up there. Pretty sure at least the first 2 games of the Miami series are up there. And then for King Rouse, the first game of his Texas Rangers, at least his first game of his Texas Rangers series is up there. He finished the series with the Texas Rangers earlier today, and then right immediately following that, he played a game against Detroit. He split his games today, but we're going to be moving into Saturday, and so that is going to be the Saturday showcase. Be sure to catch that. It's going to be Dodgers-Cardinals, so that should be a very good game. Both teams are doing well, and then Sunday Night Baseball this week again will be the Dodgers and Cardinals. So be sure to check that. Good primetime game, and then also coming up this Tuesday, we're going to have the Rangers and the Athletics for you. A 1-2 matchup out in the AL West, so it should be a good matchup there. Also, just wanted to get a good look at the, I don't even know what they call it, the Coliseum. I'm going to call it the Coliseum because I think it's the Oco Coliseum or something like that. I'm not 100% sure anymore. They changed the name of that place on a yearly basis. It's like they get the naming rights. They go through names as fast as Al Davis went through coaches. So, but yeah, so be sure to stay tuned for those on here. But that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, and then one other thing, don't forget about, we got our Twitter too. Be sure to follow us on Twitter to keep up with all the activities going on here at LRSGN. Thanks for watching, guys, and you guys be sure to keep it real.